Hello, welcome once more to the Noodlers Corner podcast. And today we are going to be having some discussions and some debate, and also we are going to be grading and some DEXs on Sui. So, three things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the trenches on Sui. We're going to be talking about the influencers in those trenches, and finally, we're going to be talking about some of the DEXs we have on Sui, and we are going to grade them. I'm going to grade them with my own opinion, in my own perspective, and also Cetus Degen is going to do that. So welcome once more. This is Suintern on the Noodlers Corner, and with me I have
Cetus Degen.
Okay, now today we are going to start first of all with some of the meme coins we have on Sui. Now we have 7 here, and this is with current sentiment in the community, because this is the community's podcast. So we are going to be running with the sentiments in the community, and one thing we want to talk about is we have 7 of them, and we are going to be grading them. So Cetus Degen, I want to ask you, we have Oink, we have CCTOO, we have Lo-Fi, we have Attention, we have Blob, and we have Hippo. If we ask you to grade these memes, how will you grade them? Who will be your number 1?
I think Lo-Fi is the king. There is no argument about that. Both based on the community, the arts, every single thing about Lo-Fi is actually top notch. Because basically memes are for fun. I know we hear a lot of people in the community saying they get robbed. Meme is for joke. If you graduate to something meaningful, that's it. But you just need to understand the basics of meme. Meme is for joke, and if it gets better, every meme is going to 0. Number 1 thing. But you've seen Lo-Fi did not go to 0, and they have good team, good graphics, everything. I use them a lot.
Who is your number 2?
I think Attention is doing great. Yeah, Attention is doing great.
Okay. Maybe because of the utility.
Yeah.
Who is your number 3?
I'll definitely say Blob. Number 4, Hippo. I'll still say Oink and CCTO are still at the same level at the moment.
Okay. If you ask me, I will say Lo-Fi is number 1.
Yeah.
Then I will say Blob is number 2.
Okay.
Then Attention number 3. Why I'm saying this is Attention is like a bridge between utility and meme, so it's kind of intertwined. But Blob is also, and if you check the community, they have very good intent on both Blob and Lo-Fi. They are producing arts almost on a daily. Yeah. So it's awesome. Even Attention too. Then I can now say Hippo, and we have Oink, and we have CCTO. Now, I want to ask another question concerning these trenches. Because if you want to launch your meme coin and you are asked to launch on Steam with their launcher, or on Moonbags with the pump fund pattern where it bonds and graduates, what will you say? Which is going to be your choice?
I need to understand. Steam doesn't have a launchpad, right?
They have actually.
They do have a launchpad.
Yes, they do have, where you can launch your meme instantly, and it will just be like, will you launch it directly on a DEX, like how meme have a whole toolkit to launch a meme coin, or will you be launching it on Moonbags where you allow it to bond to a certain level? And let me put it this way: will you launch it the Oink way, or will you launch it the pump fund way?
Okay, so basically we need to understand the function of both of them. First of all, Steam, you launch and it graduates immediately, if I'm right.
Yeah. It's just.
Then Moonbag, you launch and it bonds. Then it bonds. They don't add liquidity to Cetus, right? So we need to understand the basics of both of them. There's a reason why Moonbag, something like pump fund, is created. Basic reason for it is, if you don't have enough money for marketing, putting your meme out there, you can just go to pump fund, launch it there, people are seeing it. So you are not marketing it, the meme is there already, people are buying it, it's bonding, people are seeing that it's bonding, more people are buying. But if you launch on Steam Launchpad, which I have not used, so unfortunately,
it's actually very new. Like Oink used it where they raised the pre-sale, then they quickly went to the launchpad, launched the token, and instantly deployed. And you can even airdrop. You can do a lot of things with their
so it's basically like
a launchpad. Yes, almost like, but it's specifically for meme coins. Most times you can also do different type of coins, but many meme coins are using that pattern right now. That are using the pre-sale.
So basically they have their places. They are just two different things.
Yeah.
So for me, if you're on low budget, you should use Moonbag in marketing. If you don't have good marketing people, but if you are big and influencer and you know that you can sell out, then this team is a good place.
Okay, that's it. So there are two ways to launch your meme coin on Sui. If you are a Degen, you can either launch it on Steam with the launch pad. You can do the airdrop to the community. You can do as much stuff as you want. Maybe if you have a pre-sale. Now, why I was saying Steam specifically and didn't call others was because Steam enables you to there is an airdrop tool where if you have a pre-sale, all the wallets that sent money to your pre-sale, you can input it into their airdrop and airdrop a specific pattern. Yes, so they have that toolkit. Basically for pre-sale pattern of launching. So let me go to the next section, which is going to be the influencers in the trenches. Now I have 5 influencers in the trenches. If you are asked to grade them, we have Dave, we have Wara, we have Eisenhower, we have Crops, and we have Luca. So if you are asked to grade these guys, how will you grade them with their trench abilities, like with their skill? How can you grade them? Who is more better in your own opinion? Who is the best?
Okay, I will say basically for me, people that are actively in the trenches, I would just say is grade number 1 is Props, and number 2 Luca is number 2. Then I'll say Dave, Wara. Eisenhower is more of a technical guy. He's not really a Degen.
Actually, that's true.
He's good. He had a successful name, but not fully a Degen. That guy is good. He has something.
Okay. Me, I would say I'll put number 1. Wara. Why? He's plain and he's straight to the point.
Okay.
So, but number 2, I would say Crops. Now, Crops is really good. People don't know how good that guy is. Okay. He doesn't just trade on Sui. He's actually very, very bullish on Sui, but he trades on abstract. He trades on a whole lot of different blockchains.
Okay.
So, him and Luca, they are really good. But Crops is much more bigger in community, his own Degen community than Luca. Then I will not go to Dave. Dave is also really, really good. These 5 guys, then Eisenhower is a founder and it's actually really big because he has the biggest name on Sui right now. So I'll grade them that way. Then we'll now move to the basic section, the main section we'll dwell in today. Okay. Now, with the ICA launching, I've noticed that we have they kind of spread their liquidity between different
across DEXs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they did that, and we were. If you go to, if you want to see that very well, you go to Noodlers and check the market section. You're going to see all of them and the liquidity, how they shared it between these different. That's why the best way to trade is to use a tool like Noodlers, which gives you the best routes to trade it, the best aggregator. There are lots of aggregators. In fact, in almost every DEX on Sui, we have like 9 of them. They have their own aggregator. So they are both DEXs and aggregators. Sui basically has a DEX and an aggregator embedded in one place. So Cetus has a DEX, also has an aggregator. That's how they do it. So, but sometimes this aggregator, they have, an aggregator is a combination of all the DEXs.
Yes.
So they will not pick the best price for you. But even as at that, so a tool like Noodlers helps you to get the best route. So if you want to trade something like ICA that's really green spread thing, you need a tool that's going to give you the best routes, and I think Noodlers is the best. But let's leave that and let's come over to our topic and our base. I want to know, with this 9 is 9.
Okay.
Who are your top 5 DEXs and why are they your top 5 DEXs? Tell us the reason why. If you pick 5 now, the 9 of them are Cetus, we have Steam, we have Bluefin, we have Momentum Finance, we have Aftermath, we have Tubos, we have Magma, we have FlowX, and we have Full Sail. So now 9 of them, you can check their volume daily, the fees they make. You can check liquidity on them on Noodlesfy. You can always check them there. If you just go to the market overview, is the section by your left, you're going to see it there. Now, if you want to grade them, now ignore the fact that some of them have been here before.
Okay.
Who will you grade as your top 5? Starting from number 1. Tell us why also.
Okay, yeah. Definitely, you may say I'm biased, but I'm not. I want to just be straight. First of all, it's true I love Cetus because of the excellence and the team and how they were operating before they hacked and how they just handle the hack thing. Every single thing was professional, transparent, and excellent. So that is first of all a good thing for Cetus, and I'm happy for that. But okay, taking away the fact that they came first, if you just put them everything on 0, I think Cetus still wins. Cetus still wins. Cetus wins in UI, Cetus wins in experience, Cetus wins in shipping, every single thing. Cetus is better than I've gone, because I won't say because I'm Cetus ambassador, I won't use other DEXs. I go around them, just checking them out, seeing Cetus is my number 1. I would say my number 2 is Bluefin. Yeah, they are definitely doing good thing. There's one session I loved in Bluefin where they created all the token. They have the BTCFI, the category. They categorize it. So those things are very important. They are very good. If you're a trader, maybe basic person won't know the importance of those things. But if you actually a DeFi guy, you will understand that those things, so that you won't just be navigating around different places. It just brings everything down to one point. Then I think the 4th one is Momentum. Momentum is doing great. They just launched about 4 months ago and they're doing great. Okay, the 5th one should be Tubos. I think after Tubos, FlowX. FlowX have an amazing community. Steam, Magma, then Full Sail just launched, so
not much comments about them
not
yet.
much about them.
Okay.
But I don't have a bad experience.
So I would say my number 1 too is Cetus because of how now me, I'm not first on user interface and user experience. I'm first on security, and I know why I'm saying that. Every big DEX on any blockchain always have an attack.
Yes.
I've been on a lot of blockchains, I've seen many blockchains, we've been here for a long time, so if you check all these different blockchains, there've been a time they've been attacked, and how they respond to these attacks, and after that response, they become stronger.
Yes.
So Cetus is at the moment more secure than every other DEX because they've not been tested. They've never been tested. So for now, they are up there with security, and how they responded to the hack was awesome. It was magnificent. People did not lose their money. They were able to respond very fast. They were ready to give everything just to get the DEX back and get people's funds. They care a lot about people's funds. Now that's one. Now 2. My number 2 is going to be Bluefin. Now the reason is not because of the section and the categories. It has to be because of the perpetual trading that they have, the leverage trading, which is
I think they're also doing lending too. Yeah,
they are into lending. I think they have other. I'm not talking about their DEX now. So because of their perpetuals, I think I'll place them as number 2. Now because of they've not yet been tested, I will not grade them as number 1. So Cetus still remains my number 1. Then my number 3 is surprisingly going to be Steam. Now Steam, because Steam is not taking the regular route. They are creating a blue ocean strategy for themselves, whereby I think the regular DEX section is saturated, so they are trying to move into this meme section, or will I call it category, where they want to be the main DEX for memes. They want to adoption. Yes, exactly. Just like how Ravium was with Pomfon. So they are trying to do that. So that's my number 3. Then my number 4 has to definitely be momentum. They have lots of volume, and they've been really reviving.
Actually, I love the competition. It's a healthy one.
It's very healthy.
Competition is not bad. Only we should do it the correct way. They shouldn't be attacked. Just be straight up. Be grinding. Be doing your stuff. We cannot coexist and do well.
Yeah, I think if I was talking with someone one day and I told the person that if we can be able to come together, if we can be able to come together and push Sui as an ecosystem, I think all of them are going to be successful instead of fighting each other. Because I noticed that sometimes there's too much of sometimes because of the level of competition and because of the number of DEXs that are available, sometimes there's too much of friction and there may be this fight. But instead, I would suggest that maybe in my own opinion, as a community member of the Sui ecosystem, I would say they should have something like a DAO where they all gather together and say, look, how can we move this ecosystem forward? At the moment, we need more users. At the moment, we need more liquidity. We are still far behind even Solana. We are still far behind. That's why Ruta is trying to push this meme. Because if you check, when Solana hit its highest all-time high, which is 300, it was because of the Trump launch on Solana. We need such launches.
It's
very critical. Now, that is just one aspect. Now, because now Solana is trying to house itself as the home for memes and for Degen trading and for kind of like a casino. And you have Ethereum where people trust it more because of how decentralized it is. 1, 2, because of how the DeFi ecosystem is so deep. There is enough liquidity there. But on Sui, we need to find something for our DeFi ecosystem. We need to find something we can say this is ours. Because once we get that, we are going to have all of them becoming successful. All of them are going to
definitely need that.
We definitely need that. So we need to have this DAO that's going to sit down together and see how can we move forward. While I believe they are going to do that, I trust this Sui Foundation. They are doing a lot of stuff. They are pushing the community. They are doing many things to try to get this. So coming to the end of today's podcast. How have you seen the Sui events that you've been attending? There's currently one in Vietnam right now. There are different Sui hubs around the world, in Lagos, in Greece, in different places. How have you been seeing it? How have it been? How do you grade Sui's impact? Like with their events and their outreach. How do you see it?
Okay, I would say they are, first of all, straight up, they are nice. Okay, shout out to Joshua He, my brother. I'm rocking your shirt. Thank you for
I think you got that at Sui Lagos.
Yes, I got that at Sui Lagos. Definitely what they are doing in Lagos is so amazing. It's so nice, so wonderful. And I think within a short period of time, great guys are going to emerge from Sui Lagos. The environment is good, they provide light, and I think they provide Wi-Fi for them, which I'm not sure, but they should. And those two things are very important in Nigeria. You do that, they have a nice building, a cool environment, is in the best city in Lagos. Every single thing about the hub in Lagos is good. It's a great investment. Yes, standard. I loved it. And I've seen Vietnam, I've seen other places. We've not been there. I would say that what Sui is doing is for the community, raising people is good. It's very good. And I commend the effort and I love it. I say it's a great one.
Okay, you've heard it from Cetus Degen himself, and with this we are going to say goodbye from me. But before we go, remember this podcast is sponsored by Noodlers, the #1 data aggregator on Sui, where you can track tokens, where you can track whatever is going on in the Sui ecosystem. You can swap, you can check for anything. In fact, it's the Degen's home. It's the home for Sui. Anything that concerns Sui ecosystem, analytics, data, everything. You find it on Noodlers Corner.
I think you can say they are not just into Degen stuff. It's just a DeFi home. If you want to Degen, you're building a vault, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, they are building a vault.
You see it. There are many things coming
a vault. So
I'm just feeling the offer at the moment. Noodlers Corner is going to be great, and I'm fully in support of them.
100%.
So Cetus has invested, many people has invested.
They have the support of a large number of the community.
Yeah, so definitely
and projects.
Watch out for Noodlers Corner.
Yeah. So
use it. It may be something for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye-bye.
We love you. Just like, subscribe, and comment your opinion on everything we've been saying, and we are going to react and reply you in the comment section. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sign out.